Hi, I'm Greg Watson from Watson Real Estate. I'm here to deliver to you a bit of a summary. A monthly property report has just come out relating to March from the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand. You can see I've got my green screen behind me. It makes me this nice colour of yellow. I can assure you I don't have jaundice. It's just the way that the camera is playing tricks on you. But don't worry about me. It's more about the real estate market. There's been some really interesting comments made by Bindi Norwell, Real Estate Institute of New Zealand CEO. Auckland and New Zealand both hit median record prices before COVID-19 hit. And that is the fact that prices went up 13.7% in March to a new record median price of $665, up from $585. Noticeable performers. Record median prices were recorded in Northland, 14.1% increase. Waikato, 13.4%. This is over a year. Manawatu, Whanganui, go us. It's a 28.7% increase in 1 year. Taranaki 13.3, Tasman 10.7, Canterbury 6.8, Southland 28.2. Why is all this relevant? Well, if as some people say the market is going to drop up to 10% in places, we have to put it in the context of how much they have gone up. So don't panic if you own property about the headlines that you get. So Bindi Noel made these comments. She said, what we can say is that before COVID-19 hit New Zealand's shores, the property market was in a strong period of growth, which now includes the Auckland market, which had 5 consecutive months on year-on-year growth, including 2 years of stable prices. That was leading up to the COVID-19. She goes on to say how big the effects of COVID-19 are is up for debate, but the impact will depend on a huge number of factors, including how long the country is in alert level 4 lockdown. Also, factors like the level of unemployment, consumer and business confidence, people's ability to access finance and therefore finance their own mortgages, and how long the wider economy takes to recover. She does say that property is a long-term investment. The market will recover, and it's just a question of how long. I like to look at the key data, as you know, and in particular, I like to look at the median house price year on year. So we've got the Auckland figures up 11% year on year, and then we look at the remainder of New Zealand outside of Auckland, which is what I like to do, at 13.3% year on year. So that's why I feel that there will be a somewhat muted market response in areas that are outside the main centres, just my personal view there. We're now just going to move to the annual median price changes, as my computer has a little problem there. There we go. The areas with the red R, they're record median house prices. As I mentioned, the standout contenders there, Manawatu, Whanganui and Southland. The reason that we've got Otago there down the bottom, sorry folks from down south, I'll just move it up a bit, Otago up 11% as well. So again, generally very positive. There were no regions which went down during March. Just going to move on a little. Normally I cut and paste various bits out of here, so it's a bit easier to see, but today I'm just going through and scrolling my way through. Seasonally adjusted sales volumes. Why is this relevant? Well, if there's less properties for sale, prices go up, generally speaking. So you can see that there's often an inverse correlation between the areas that have the highest house price growth and, like Manawatu, Whanganui, and the number of listings relatively. So down 14% in listings, as we mentioned in Manawatu, Whanganui, and as we mentioned, house prices up 28%, median house price. Likewise, Southland down by a quarter the volume, and so that's really quite a difference there as well. This column here, the median change, is a column to look at for how the house prices have gone in your area during the last 12 months. Now, I'm now going to skip a whole lot of pages. If you're prone to get motion sickness, look away now as I skip through, as I like to do, to find in particular Manawatu, Whanganui, as that is the area that I'm from. So if you're still looking away, then we're sort of free-falling through the document. You can see it is a comprehensive document. If you do want a copy of this for your particular region, feel free to send me a message and I'll send you a copy. Oh boy, I felt like I've just climbed a 30-storey building. We're still going. We're at Taranaki. You can see why I normally chop all this out. Manawatu, Whanganui. Here we go. This is where I'm resident. We have offices in Manawatu and Whanganui, and this is why I tend to talk a little bit about this area. So I'd understand if some of you leave, but let's look at what's happened in Manawatu, Whanganui. 9 out of the last 10 months have either been a record median price or equal record median price. Additionally, Horowhenua and Whanganui districts saw record medians of 440,000 and 352,000 respectively. So things moving up very well. Indeed, the days to sell fell by 3 days to 23 days. A little bit easier to read on this one. Now let's look at the specifics. Again, I'm going to make this a little larger. It can be hard to see. So within the Manawatu Whanganui, you can break this down. Palmerston North City, for example, where the median prices are now approaching $500,000. Wow, who would have thought that? But here's the percentages. Remember, this is the column here, the March 19. So we're comparing it to a year ago. Look at some of these changes. Some are more marked than others. Palmerston North City, 19.3%. So often people hear me predicting what's going to happen with the market. I say conservatively it's 10% growth year on year for the next 2 to 3 years. And that really has proven to be conservative over time. Here's a median price range graph. Again, just moving up the 12-month average there. And it sort of ebbs and flows depending on the market at the time. Sales volumes are decreasing slightly. You can see here from 12 months ago, which is approximately where I'm indicating, just less properties available. And the days to sell, they keep selling quicker and quicker. Imagine what's going to happen once the market moves again with regards to the lockdown coming off. In my opinion, there's going to be a rush of people to buy. Just so you know, we can list homes now, even during COVID-19 level 4. So contact me if you're interested in knowing what your home is worth. We can also appraise them during level 4 without having to visit, with our virtual appraisal service. So if you'd like to know what your home is worth, then just send me a message or get hold of me, and we can do that for you without you having to leave or us having to leave the comfort of our own homes. They are based on a wide range of statistics and experience though, so they will give you a very good idea of where your property could sell post COVID-19. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this has been of help to you.